So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying.
harsh, but I don't know how to get through to you. Because you don't seem to know that you are everything a girl could dream of. Baby, won't you hear me? Don't talk to me that way. 'Cause I think you're perfect for me, just the way you are. And I don't ever want to leave you. Baby, won't you hear me when I say, don't talk to me that way. 'Cause I think you're perfect for me, just the way you are. And I don't ever want to leave you. Baby, don't you talk to me that way. Don't talk to me that What a night, people dancing in slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time to say goodbye. 3 a.m. as I'm walking home with a smile. Smoky moon, like a shiver, all the shadows fade away. All your streets are empty, lights begin to sway. 4 a.m. as I think, oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, our home is best. Warming rays, golden sunlight You say you need a timeout, think you mean a buyout, 'cause it's pretty clear you're on your way out. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, 'cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. Think you owe me an apology. Just say it to my face. You're sorry. You're so, you're so, you're so sorry. You're so, you're so, you're so sorry. You're so, you're so, you're so sorry. Say it to my face, you're sorry. And I quit my job for you, even quit some friends for you, 'cause you couldn't stand it, me all independent, so you had to have me for yourself. That was when I trusted you, when I could add up 2 and 2, when you promised we'd be together, you, me, forever. Now there's nothing left to lose. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, 'cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time Maybe I can't let it go. I am looking for a fire to keep me on the line. Yeah, a fire with a dazzling light. And I don't know if I am closer. Still looking for a fire in the end of the night. So don't hide it, 'cause I know that you do. I know that you do. I gotta find it now. I gotta find it now. Before it's over. I gotta find it now. I gotta find it now. I remember when you told me it's alright. Don't know why I could not see. We have to stay together now. Save me some time. Come help me find the light. I am looking for a fire to keep me on the line. Yeah, a fire with a dazzling light. And I don't know if I am closer. Still looking for a fire in the end of the night. So don't hide it, 'cause I know that you do. I know that you do. I gotta find it now. I gotta find it now. Wait for me, baby. I gotta find it now. I gotta find it now.
You losers are hilarious. Oh man. Oh boy. Yeah. So anyway, all these losers aside, basically what I've been doing for the last month or so is basically I've been redefining and honing in on basically the nature of why I started my channel in the first place, which is to speak on black culture and stuff. other types of things that I was speaking on, like the Drake, the legal stuff. It's fun and all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, the root of my, the root and the source of my conversation and my dialogue has always been to highlight and magnify the culture, because everybody seems to just be wanting to brush everything under the rug. And so basically this conversation is about race hustlers. Race hustlers. And if you haven't noticed, the whole last month has been about race hustlers. Today, I'm going to focus on a different race hustler because this guy is more entertaining. And to be honest, he's much more entertaining. But this particular race hustler is someone who fits the category of what I believe to warrant what I say when I mean, or what I mean when I say that black, boy, y'all are annoying. What I mean when I say that I say that black culture is trash. So at the end of the day, I'm going to just go ahead and play this video. I'm not going to worry about losers or anything that victim cults have to say. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on this other race hustler right now. So I mean, hate to burst you guys' bubble, but like, yeah. And Pound, shut up, because I didn't get smoked. Y'all niggas are stupid. It's just the truth. It's just the truth of the matter. You can't tell an idiot that he lost something. Like, it's just golly, y'all stupid.
Congratulations. LeBron deserves it. His son deserves it. It's going to be beautiful. With that being said, I'm still not letting you off the hook, my brother LeBron James, who I love and respect, for not standing up for the issues that need to be stood up for in the black community. You're not off the hook for that. But you are a tremendous father and a tremendous non-political role model for young black men, black wife, black children. You are not an activist by any stretch of the imagination, but you are a tremendous father.
So spoiler alert, guys, we're going to be talking about my favorite Pan-Africanist, my favorite woke guru, the guy that has all the answers with no solutions. You know what I mean? Like, this guy, the guy that we're still waiting on to school, 20 years. It's been about 20 years now, hasn't it? Just saying. Oh, yeah. But but yeah. Basically, I want to highlight Umar Johnson, right? And I'm highlighting Umar Johnson because, like the black Hebrew Israelites and like these other groups like Black Lives Matter and all these other like just dumb, redundant organizations that are actually working together to bring black culture down to the gutter. These organizations basically, like, or Umar Johnson, like these organizations, they profit off of victimhood. They profit off of people's need to belong and their need to justify what they feel is oppression. The world doesn't go the way they want it to, so it has to be some white boogeyman. Oh, we have to be like it has to be somebody holding you back. It has to be somebody just trying to keep you down. Oh, it just can't be, because you just aren't you don't amount to anything in life. It can't just be because of that. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes life is just unfortunate. You got dealt a bad hand, and it's just unfortunate for you. But that doesn't mean that you get to sit there and place the label and just wear the oppressed. I mean, you could do what you want, but I mean, like I said, that's what we call it. We call it the Victim Olympics. We call it the Victim Olympics.
And I look forward to seeing you and your son play together. As far as young Bronny James goes, if you're bringing a snow bunny with you, to begin your NBA career, Bronny James, please drop the snow bunny and go get you some chocolate honey.
Jesus Christ.
Bronny, drop the bunny.
And this is one of my biggest problems with Umar Johnson. This is literally one of my biggest problems with Umar Johnson. I cannot stand this need to involve yourselves in other people's relationships with people you don't have nothing to do. I don't see anybody. I have not seen one couple make a video. I haven't seen any viral social media posts about Umar Johnson or anybody like him contributing to black couples getting married and creating black stable black homes. Like, I haven't seen any of that. Y'all don't talk about Kevin Samuels, but then at the same time, it was the proof for that. So at the end of the day, people like Umar, that's so pro the community, but they not doing nothing. You literally aren't doing anything. And look, just to be fair, it's a lot of people not doing anything. But to sit up here and to profit off of people's victimhood, that's what's messed up about it. That's the issue. That's the issue. When you sitting up here lying to these people, got these people thinking that they're oppressed, got these people thinking that they're victims, got these people thinking that the white man is trying to hold them down, that they can't amount to anything because of some system. You the problem. You the problem, Umar. Been saying this since I started my channel. It's consistent. You the problem. You and people like you. Everybody like that. It's just pathetic. You sitting there preying on people's need to be victims. That's sick.
Get you some chocolate honey. I can't
And stop worrying about people's relationships. It don't matter. It don't matter. It genuinely don't matter. Who people date, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I ain't personally ever been with somebody that's white. Doesn't mean it's a problem. Look, to be so worried about what other people are doing, it's just sick. It's just sick. This is the problem with black culture. So worried about what other people doing. Don't got nothing for yourself going right, but you so worried about what everybody else doing, right?
for you, my brother, if you're going against the black woman by dating and mating outside the community. So if Bronny James drops the snow bunny, I will root for him and his father on the basketball court.
That's so fake.
Okay?
That's so fake. If you only gonna support somebody because they living according to your lifestyle, when I say like they dating preferences and all that kind of stuff, that's like, it's not real. So just keep it. Keep it. That's not real. Oh, I'll support you if you date in the black community. What if the person who loves him the most is not in the black community? What if the person that can give him what he's looking for is not in the black community? What if it is? Why should anybody else but him and that person have a say in that? It's the problem with people like Umar. It's just like, why are you so worried about these other people? I don't see Umar married. I don't see Umar with a stable home. And if you do got it, then the fact that you comment on everybody else means that you should be willing to put it out there, right? I'm just saying. Like, I never understood that. Why are you so worried about what other people are doing? Oh, he with a white woman. Oh, he with a snow bunny. Oh, he with a pink toe. I don't, and that's what I mean. It's just the black community is just so trash and like just so toxic. Y'all don't care about people for real. You ain't worried about whether that person could be happy or not. You live in your little prison, your little victim oppressed mindset, and then you wanna force that on somebody else. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic.
Brothers and sisters, reports are coming out that the CNN, Caucasian News Network, has denied all black media outlets the right to cover tonight's presidential debate. I'm getting this message from brothers and sisters all over the country
News Network is pretty funny.
that the Caucasian News Network is not letting any black media outlets cover the presidential debate tonight. I want to know, why are you surprised? I want to know, why are you appalled? I want to know, why would you think anything else would have happened? We are disorganized. We fight more with each other than we do with our enemies. We have no economic program for ourselves at all. We never focus on uplifting our brothers and sisters on the bottom. We have been used as a political football.
Momo, you're absolutely right. It doesn't. You're right, Momo. It doesn't affect anybody else's life. It doesn't affect anybody. They just sick. I think it's like a mental disorder, to be honest. I think it's a mental disorder. I really do. I genuinely do. I think it's like something mentally like must have got disconnected.
The Democratic Party for almost 100 years straight without any change of behavior. Why would anyone take the American Negro seriously?
Now that's a good question. I might not agree with you fundamentally, but that don't mean you don't say some correct things. Why would they take the American Negro seriously? The people that claim to be the highest of among us just stand on the street and yell at people all day, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, come on. Why would you take this seriously? The people that they look up to is either hood, just either hood trash, Pookie and Ray Rays, bunch of kids. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like been to jail, been to prison, you know what I mean? Like just you know what I mean? Just the worst, the bottom of the barrel. These are the people that people look up to. The bottom of the barrel is what people look up to. And that's why I say that black culture predominantly is trash. Predominantly. Because all these people, all these leaders, like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. They trash. Facts, mama. Facts. Like most other people except for blacks for some reason. Blacks worried about race and all the other races worried about getting money. And then you wonder why we at the bottom. 100%. 100%. Every single other race is worried about getting bread. Getting money. These niggas crying about nationality.
CNN didn't let any black reporters in because black reporters don't matter to them. And do you know why black reporters don't matter to them? Because black people are going to vote for the Democrats anyway. So why do we have to cater to black votes when we already know where the black vote is going? And since no one in America cares about black people, why Do we need their reporters? I mean, who cares what black people think about the presidential election? Who cares what black people think about the presidential debate? So they're not going to let them in. 99% of all the black reporters are going to be Democrats. So that's the Republicans' way of saying
Can somebody fact check that and let me know if that actually happened? I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy if they just said, "Oh, no black reporters can come in." I'm pretty sure there's more to the story than that. He's probably just being silly.
we don't need you. And the Democrats don't care.
Oh, shout out. Shout out, what's going on, Kathleen? Donate to King Randall's school over Umar Johnson. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I'm watching this, because I want to hear an update on the school. To be honest, that's really what I'm waiting for. The questions that need answers. Where's the school, Umar? Where's the school, Umar? That's where's the school? Been waiting on this 20 years. I just want to know. Thanks for the comment, Kathleen. Thanks for coming through. Um, Momo says this nigga thinks it's the '60s. Who follows this bozo? You'd be surprised.
Because they have nothing on their agenda for you in the next election cycle. They're focusing on immigrants, rainbow gangers,
facts,
and women. So CNN not letting any of the black media outlets cover tonight's presidential debate, that's just a symbol.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. He Umar is goofy. He's goofy, but I mean there are agendas being pushed. But I think that he's just being silly about it, and he's taking it to an extreme. That's just the truth. It's just, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Every time I see him, I say that King Randall has his up and going, and he's under 30. Yeah, I heard about that guy. Yeah.
Of a much bigger problem on the horizon. That's just a symbol of a much bigger problem on the horizon. We're dealing with a blackout.
Momo, facts. 100% facts. 100% facts.
A literal blackout of anything relevant for black people being handled, processed, or heard by the white power structure or the U.S. government. It's over for us. If we don't.
How did that make y'all? No, you know what, Momo? That's a very good point. You know, shout out to you, because that's a very good point. Everybody, do y'all know that everybody that donated to this man basically just prayed for him to go, basically just secretly hook up and knock him? And I heard he was knocking up strippers too. But you know what I'm saying? You know, that's just through the grapevine or whatever. But yeah, like, how do y'all feel knowing that you've been donating to this man's school for all these years, and every single year it gets pushed back? This school was literally supposed to open like 5 years ago. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Quickly come to a realization.
And Pound, just to be clear, Pond, whatever your name is, you're not like, just to be clear, you know, I'm gonna address this, and I'm gonna go back to my regular scheduled program, because that's what it is, a regularly scheduled program. Like, you specifically ain't smoking shit. Like, I'm sorry, excuse my language, excuse my French, everybody, but you're an idiot. So don't even get up here like that. So, like, get out of here. Like, y'all aren't smoking stuff. Y'all aren't that smart. You're not that clever. I just don't have the energy to debate with a brick wall tonight. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll change my mind and I'll drop the link, and you can come up here and try to smoke me like you think you're doing. But at the end of the day, bro, y'all not that smart. Like, get out of here with that. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And like, golly. Now, back to Like, yeah, okay. Back back to this idiot.
Of the state of emergency we are in as a race of people, you can forget it. You can forget it. See, some people thought we were going to wake up after Hurricane Katrina. Some people thought we were going to wake up after Hurricane Katrina. Some people thought we were going to wake up after Hurricane Katrina. We went back to sleep. Some people thought we would wake up after George Floyd. We went back to sleep.
What is he talking about?
You wonder why we are.
Can somebody let me know what he's talking about? What is he talking about? Katrina? George Floyd? Like, first of all, like, we need to dispel that rumor. Like, George Floyd, low-key, I mean, it was, bro, the man overdosed, bro. Like, y'all need to stop with that. That man was not a martyr. That wasn't something for y'all to wake y'all up. Like, get out of here. Y'all rally behind the silliest stuff. Like, get out of here.
Reactionary people. Why do we always react to what the government does? We react to what the police do. We react to what white people do. Why are black people so reactionary? You know why? We're only energized to make a difference when white people piss us off. If white people are not pissing us off, we could care less about what happens.
Kathleen, you right. Hold on, take differences. But yeah, Kathleen, you're absolutely right. He had fentanyl in his mouth, 100%. He 100% had fentanyl in his mouth. That man died of an overdose. It's the truth. It's the truth. They could say whatever they want. That maybe the knee on the neck didn't help, but that man died of an overdose, 100%. That's 100% what happened. He wouldn't have been in that condition if he wasn't having an overdose. That was just, yeah. But most people don't actually do the research and don't actually look. Most people didn't actually watch the trial or look at any of that footage. I mean, I'm just saying that it's clear as day the man had white in his mouth. It's clear as day.
The black church does nothing for the black community. It's dysfunctional. Gangster rap and hip hop does nothing for the black community. It's dysfunctional. The black businesses do nothing for the black community but rob it and take their wealth back to a white suburb where they live. Completely dysfunctional.
That's stupid and ignorant. And that this is what I mean when I say race hustling. This is literally race hustling at its finest, because you're gonna downplay and you're discrediting people for literally starting businesses. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, they're starting businesses. That in itself is good for the community. That in itself is good for the y'all are funny. That in itself is good for the black economy. Now, what y'all do with the money is just, that's on y'all. Number one. Number two, you would be stupid to be prospering and still live in the hood. The most dangerous person that a black person has to deal with is the person that looks like you. And that's the truth of the matter. Because anybody that's successful, or anybody that's even has the illusion of success, knows that it's always some greedy, grimy, stingy, slimy, sneaky, slivering Negro there just waiting to just take it from you. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And just a shout out. Kathleen says they're stupid. They needed to see the video. Umar is right about gangster rap though. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's right. I mean, he's right. That's why I say he's right about the music part. I'll give him that. Momo says anybody can be a Hebrew, just buy a dollar store Power Ranger suit, his scream. Yeah. That's about all it takes. Oh no, don't forget the voice. And thus says the Lord. And then you gotta read the Bible. You gotta read the Bible with that deep voice and talk like you're Thor summoning Mjolnir. You know, like yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely do wonder if they had to learn that voice when they went to because there's like an academy or a quiz and a test that they gotta pass in order to get to in order to get their rank. I wonder. I, I 100% wonder if they if they have to learn that voice and practice that voice. Mm. 100% looks like a Power Ranger suit. Yeah, there was no Purple Ranger, but yeah, if there was one, they would definitely be it. Facts.
Fraternities and sororities don't do anything for the black community. They're dysfunction. What is functional in the black community?
And don't listen to him. Please don't listen to him. If you get money, if you get on, please do not stay in the hood. Please, please, please. I'm tired of turning on the news and seeing these lowly, grimy pookies stealing from y'all and taking from y'all. No, get far, far away. Forget what Umar is saying. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Leave. Leave. Get away. Get away. No, 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 no. Abandon ship. No, leave.
I know. You functionally use your paycheck to empower people in other communities while you splurge on useless material garbage. That's the only thing functional. You functionally deprive your community of your money while you give it to other people, and they take your spending power and they translate it into political weaponization against the black community. We literally finance our own gentrification. We literally finance our own political subjugation. We literally finance our own economic retardation.
Victim, 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 victim. I don't even. It's like it's this stuff is like. I used to be a fan of Umar Johnson like once upon a time, and it's like even just listening to it, it's just hard to listen to because it's like Jesus Christ. I don't even understand victim language like like that anymore. It's like it's like wow.
We keep on having history conferences. We keep on having history conferences. History is important. I love studying history. I will be the Black History teacher at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. I will be the Black History teacher at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. I will be the Black.
Well, is it open yet? FML. There was definitely a purple Power Ranger. Look it up. There were several. I know there was in the comics. I think they did a comic about him. I'm not, but I kind of tuned out like after, like after a while. So you know what I mean. Like I don't. I could definitely be wrong. 100%. 100%. I definitely could be wrong. Uh,
History teacher at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. But what good is studying your history when you haven't taken care of your future?
Umar been talking about this damn school for how many years, man? I'm sorry, but it's like this is crazy. All these people. Do y'all remember the news story where Umar Johnson, where they literally had to shut down his crowdfunding platform because he wasn't doing anything with the money. There was no credit. It wasn't credited towards anything. It's just crazy. Whew. This guy.
What good is studying your history if you haven't taken care of your future? What good is studying your history and you're not taking care of your future? Black people never talk about the future.
That's a good question for the Power Rangers. Hey, Power Rangers. Hey, the Power Ranger cult. The purple Power Ranger. Well, no, it's just some of them are purple. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's a good question. What of the future?
We have no agenda, no plan, no program except to wait on God and wait on the white man. What kind of a racial agenda is that? Waiting for the elections is waiting on the white man. Waiting for reparations is waiting for the white man. And many of you pray to a white Jesus, so waiting on God is also waiting for a white man.
Okay. Let's unpack that. Let's unpack that real quick. Okay. So first of all, right? He's absolutely right. Right, waiting on reparations and all that kind of stuff, waiting on that, that's a waste of time. It's 100% a waste of time. Waiting on wait, and I hate to say it too, but relying on God in order for your life to be prosperous. I'm not saying that you okay. Let me be careful about how I say this because I like I said, I got trolls now, so you got to be very careful about what you say because these idiots will take it out of context. So what I'm saying is when you're relying on when you're not doing the actual when you're not doing the actual work that you can do in order to be fruitful and prosperous, you know what I mean? Then instead of just relying on God to just make everything better, that's victimhood. Both of those are victimhood. I don't pray to no white Jesus, so I don't know what he's talking about. So I can't speak on that. I don't pray to a white Jesus. I don't worship a white Jesus, so I can't. Whatever how he feels on that. So I don't know. But anyway, it's just victim. It's just victimhood. It's just all of it is victimhood.
Somebody said we was here 200 years before the white people. Okay, and what problem did that just solve? Here we go again. Historical masturbation. We were here 200 years before the white man. We were actually here more than 200 years before the African had already transmigrated every continent. But what problem did that solve? You a Chickasaw, Choctaw, Indian. What problem did that solve? There's aliens that are visiting the planet Earth. What problem did that solve? There's people living under the earth. What problem did that solve? See, the problem with the American Negro is you need to be constantly entertained. You're the most childish people in the country. Extremely childish. If you're not being entertained, you cannot tackle serious problems. If you are not being entertained, you cannot tackle serious problems. This is why whenever you want to organize American Negroes, you got to give them entertainment or food. If there's no food or entertainment, they're not coming. No.
He's right. Whew. He's right though. Like I said, I'm not some petty person that's gonna just disagree with you when you're right. If you right, you right, and he's right. The only thing I would change, and I would audible and say, the only time that black people can never get together is when they're united against the white man. When it's something racial, that's the only time black men can ever or black people in general. You notice no matter what, anytime normally black people anytime it's more than 20 or 30 of them together in one time in a small enclosed space, then guess what? It's bound to be some type of altercation of violence. But guess what? Guess what? You throw some white people in the equation and you let them white people disrespect. We saw it down south when with that boat incident down on the docks. We saw it. I mean, that was crazy. You ain't never seen that many united black folks together. Like, but at the same time, they didn't know that man from a can of paint. They didn't know whether that man did anything to deserve it, whether he was. All they saw was some white people jumping a black dude. So they all, in their mind, said, you know what? Because that's a black dude, I'm going to go help him. So I'm just saying, he's right. He's right.
No other group has to feed and entertain their people in order to keep their attention. No other group has to feed or entertain their people in order to keep their attention, but you have to do that with the American Negro because we're not serious enough. We are not serious enough to stay focused without food and entertainment. This is why the politicians use rappers to push their campaign. Only in the black community are entertainers used.
James Jones, you are spoiling my show. Oh man, don't spoil my show. No, I'm just playing. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's literally the purpose of the show because that's what they're doing. Race hustlers. That's what they're doing. That's what the Hebrew Israelites are doing. That's literally what they're doing. It's the truth. It's the truth.
To get out the vote. You don't see that in other communities. You might see an entertainer here or an entertainer there. You don't see Chinese comedians and Chinese basketball players being used to attract the Chinese vote. That only works with black people because we are not serious. Don't tell me to go easy. Political economic suffocation and you're telling me to go easy? Do you go easy in the weave store? Do you go easy in Foot Locker? Do you go easy at the jewelry store? Do you go easy in the white restaurant? Do you go easy when you preparing for?
That's a white restaurant, man. That's what I'm talking about. These white people live rent-free in your head, and it's so crazy. It's so crazy how these people live rent-free in your head, man. White restaurant, there's black restaurants you can go to. There's upscale black restaurants you can go to. Like, come on, man.
Your children's proms? Do you go easy on the cruise? Do you go easy on vacation? But when I'm talking about the reconstruction of black America, you want me to go easy. You know why? Because you're not serious. We are not a serious people, and that's why nobody takes us seriously. That's why nobody takes us seriously. There's only one question that matters. How long will it take you to weaponize your money to save your children's future? That's the only question that matters.
Now pay attention to what he just said. Pay attention to what he just said because this is what I'm talking about right here. This is key right here. What are you doing? What are you doing? When are you going to weaponize your money? Now, why does he need you to do that? Let's keep listening.
I don't want to hear about a government grant. I don't want to hear about a white bank loan. I don't want to hear about any of that. What are you going to do with what you have? That's the only question. We always looking for grants.
Tony, this the only time I'm gonna address you, but you can never live rent-free in my head. You're a victim, buddy. You're a victim. You're a victim, and you're not even like at least with Pine, he was at least man enough to come up here and show his face. At least come up here to go back and forth. You just a troll. You just a troll. You're not worth addressing. You just a peon, buddy. Sorry. Just a peon. Code member A, B, code member C. Probably not even that. You probably code member J or something like that. That's not. So don't ever think that you could live rent free in my head, and I don't eat pork. So yeah, there you go. You got your clout for the night, troll.
No. If you think the government is going to help you when the government created all your problems, what drug are you taking?
Government did not create all your problems. It's just silly. Just silly. The government did not create all your problems. It didn't. You were just a victim. You were just a victim of the times. And this is what I'm talking about. People just you're just so caught up on just stupid stuff. You're just a victim of the time. Just a victim of the times. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, the government is not conspiring. Like is not conspiring to make your life hard. It's not setting things up. In fact, if we really being honest, the government really wants you to win because you people, like he said, you spend your dollars on stupid stuff, but guess what? That funds the economy. Black Americans is the brokest, but they still fuel and run the economy like a train. It's crazy.
What drug are you taking? I don't see no hospitals being built. Where the hospital? Can somebody show me an independent black hospital being built anywhere in black America? Can somebody show me an independent black hospital where black people have come together to safeguard their health by creating their own hospital? What about an independent black clinic in America? Do we have an independent black clinic looking out for our babies, looking out for our elders, looking out for our disabled citizens? Do we have a hospital or clinic in the works at all? And y'all talking about
I would say, why don't you start at Umar? But we see how long it take you to build your school. So you know we'll be in lost two or three generations of old folks before you get around to it. Woo.
Bronny James. And y'all talking about Bronny James. I'm happy for Bronny James. I want to see LeBron and his son on the court together. But Snow Bunny Bronny James isn't going to solve your problems. Snow Bunny Bronny James isn't going to solve your problems. He's just a child.
Bronny with a black woman isn't gonna solve your problems. It's so stupid. Like it's just so stupid.
Have to solve your problems and stop looking for distractions. Stop looking for distractions. Stop looking for distractions. Stop looking for distractions.
Yes, look, just to be clear, yes, seeing examples of black love are good. I think for example, I think that LeBron James and his wife Savannah James, I think that they are an ideal example of a black celebrity couple that does handle and do things right. But I'm just what does the race matter? Oh man, just stupid.
How many independent schools are we working on right now? How many independent schools are we working on right now? Let's go to whole food markets owned by Africans. Black Whole Foods markets. How many of them are we working on to feed our people real food? Nutrition and diet, major causes of disease. Nutrition and diet, major problems and causes of disease in the black community. Is there any conference coming up to build whole food markets owned by the black community? Can I go to that conference? Can somebody send me the flyer for that? Where is that conference at? I don't want to go to another conference on King Tut. I don't want to go to another conference on Nile Valley history. Where is the damn conferences to create a future for African children? Where's that conference at? What?
Say your strip club money. Momo says it's simple. Use all that strip money. Bill, what you talking about?
About an independent black bank, and I'm not talking about I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about superficial black banks that are financed by white banks. I'm talking about real black banks from top to bottom. Where are they at? Funding businesses in the black community. Where are they? Don't talk about Jay-Z. You're trying to scapegoat him. This is not about Jay-Z. This is not about any black billionaire. We are a $2 trillion people. Stop scapegoating celebrities. We are a $2 trillion people. Stop scapegoating celebrities. We are a $2 trillion people. Stop scapegoating celebrities. What are we going to do on the street? The
James James Jones, James Jones, why are these pro blacks always worrying about white people? I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a mental disease too. I think it's a mental disease. I think like the fact that these white people live rent free in their head, like it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all do love ganging up on women. How pathetic.
grassroots. We need systemic transformation. Stop looking for superheroes to save you. That's your problem. Jesus is a superhero. The big problem with black folks is we're waiting for a superhero because we want no part of the responsibility to save ourselves. We're always looking for a superhero. Whether they come out the Bible, whether they come out the Quran, whether they come out the Torah, we're always looking for a superhero.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. I'm objective, guys. I'm objective. Umar is absolutely right. The reason why blacks can never do nothing and never change anything is because they'll never be able to like you'll never put you'll never put your resources together, but at the same time somebody like Umar is gonna criticize people that choose to just win on their own and get it how they gotta get it. He gonna criticize them and call them a sellout. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, yeah, John Jones, you absolutely right. Uh, like yeah, and I don't think he's much. I think he's like into that African spirituality type stuff. So I don't think he's like. I think yeah. That's, that's just what I remember. Uh,
Save black folks. No, 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 no. Black people will not be saved by a superhero. Black people will be saved by working together, or black people will be destroyed. It's really just that simple. We are halfway in the cemetery as a people anyway. Let's just keep it a buck. We are halfway in the cemetery as a people anyway. Let's just keep it a buck. We are halfway into the cemetery.
that's a great point. That's a great point. Stephen Ransom says, "Stop looking up and start looking ahead." Mm, that's probably gonna go over a lot of these co-members' heads, though.
As a people anyway. Let's just keep it a buck. You wanted to assimilate into white America, and that's exactly what you got. Full assimilation. They have assimilated you so much that you don't even matter anymore. That's what you get for wanting to be an assimilationist. You're not an integrationist. Dr. King was an integrationist. Medgar Evers was an integrationist. Integrationists fight for access to resources and opportunities. We don't fight for access for resources and opportunities. Integrationists have courage. They fight for a share of the American dream. Al Sharpton doesn't fight for a share of the American dream. You're not an integrationist. I can respect an integrationist. You are an assimilationist. Let me in. I will keep quiet and I will imitate you to the fullest extent of my ability. I will imitate the Caucasian so much that I won't even be recognizable. And once I am no longer recognizable, I can be ignored. Politically,
That's code word for black people that don't like to see other black people that just actually are just normal. that's like that's like when you see a black person in a suit and then they say, well, he's dressed like a Caucasian. I remember they used to say that about Kevin Samuels. He's promoting the European system, all that kind of stuff. Just stupid. It's stupid. Just stupid. It's just dumb. The reason why it's dumb is because guess what? We all were born here. We're all citizens here. So you can be the rebel and be the loser and and be the loser complaining and calling somebody a sellout because they doing better than you. And that's one of the biggest problems that we have in the black community is it's just a crab in the barrel mentality. Instead of trying to learn how other people do it, you'll criticize them and call them a sellout because you don't know nothing, because you ignorant. That's crazy. It's crazy work.
and economically irrelevant. So the only thing left for them to do to a politically and economically irrelevant group of people, the only thing left to do to an economically and politically irrelevant group of people, extermination. But they're not going to do it themselves. They're going to let the immigrants.
James Jones says, "Why is Umar always concerned black men going with white women, but not concerned about black women going with white men? Double standard." I actually have heard him say that, but yeah. I mean, you got a point. It's just I have heard him say that, so I give him that. He is consistent. He's consistently what's the word I'm looking for? Cons- he's consistently disgusting as far as his approach to it all around the board. I'll give him that. I will give him that. But the sentiment still stands. RJ, if wearing a suit is considered dressing Caucasian, how is a black person supposed to dress when they want to dress nice? Dashikis. Yeah. Just silly. It's just silly. Hey RJ, is it cool if I make you a mod? Well, yeah, I'm doing it, so you a mod now. Ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the family. You are a mod, no options. No options. I'm just playing. Um, what's going on? Tiffany says, "Yep." um, yeah, I'm not giving that trolling thing. So, yeah. But anyway, that yeah, that appreciate it. Right on, right on. Um, but yeah, that's like this is a message to anybody that's listening. If like, please hear me, because you cannot let these people sit there and talk down on you and let you talk yourself out of being able to succeed in the country that you were born in or anywhere else in the world now, because now just even suits aren't just limited to to just America. It's not just an American thing. It's a world, all over the world thing. So the only people that sit there and call suits the white man's dress code are idiots. They're idiots. They're idiots. And I mean, like, I'm just sorry. I just don't have any patience to call it anything else. They're stupid because at the end of the day, looking like you got some sense versus looking like a street thug or a Power Ranger or a Legend of Zelda character. You know what I mean? Like, look at the people that are criticizing you when you think about that. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at where they are in life. Look at where they're going in life. Look at where you want to go in life. Weigh that, because the people that look like you will do you the most harm. That's the truth. That's the truth. Don't let these people talk you out of being able to succeed in life because you think it's not cool because some lame people, some pathetic victims, and some oppressed losers are telling you that it's some white man's it's some white man's dress code. It's not. It's called looking like you got some sense. But somebody like Umar will tell you that it's not. Hebrew Israelite will tell you that it's not. Tell you it's the white man's dress code. It's crazy. uh Tiffany, it says your title is so smart. Appreciate it. That's exactly what they are. Race hustlers. Umar has made millions hustling the black community out of their money. 100% facts. 100% facts. Just ripping people off, and people have just been donating to them. Black Lives Matter did the same thing. Black Lives Matter was just they moved they whole clique up in the Calabasas with money they took from donations. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like, oh man. And yeah, they definitely try. They definitely try. They tried, but you know he's managed to secure his throne, and not as entertaining as he is. But
through it. Those of you who don't live in black communities, the black ghetto that you couldn't wait to get out of because of the poverty and the stress might be the safest place in black America.
that's so stupid. That's so stupid. You go to the hood if you want. Yeah, if you want to get unalived. Yeah, all right. All right. Nah, man. Nah, I'm good. It's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, just by the way, can y'all let me know, can y'all hear me good as far as the volume, like, or am I low? Um James Jones says, yeah, what happened to BLM? They have been quiet lately. Yeah, they went bankrupt. They went bankrupt. It's just crazy. They went bankrupt. I mean, they can't afford it. They couldn't afford the lifestyle. It was too much. It's too much for them. They crashed and burned. uh, yeah. Pretty much, I agree with you, Tiffany, because it's like, nah, you can't dictate who I choose to talk to, who I choose to date, who I'm friends with. Nope, I don't care about your acceptance. Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, I don't care. Like, I've never been one to care about that black card thing. So it's like, if you want to take my black card from me, take it. Take it. I don't care. I gave it away. I gave it away. So yeah. I don't you can't tell me who I'm a date. So shut up, Umar. That's what I always think. And that's what I'm saying. He consistently makes these types of videos every time somebody gets in. Anytime a celebrity gets into a relationship with a white person, or they get into a relationship with somebody that's not black, he has something to say about it, and it's sick. It's sick. So if he's gonna continue to do it, then I'm gonna continue to do it. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy. Something wrong with him. Really.
I feel sorry for you, black bourgeoisies. I feel sorry for you, black bourgeoisies. I feel sorry for you black bourgeoisies. You spent all your money and all your time running away.
Why is it that Umar talks in threes? Literally everything that he says that he feels is important, he says it 3 times and it never fails. He doesn't miss a beat.
From black people? What you gonna do? Being the only black family in that all-white neighborhood. They just got us on a nice little they warming us up right now. You're being warmed up. Wait till they start boiling that water. Wait until they tossed your ass in that oven. They just getting us warmed up right now.
First of all, y'all are stupid. You're stupid. It's not gonna be any type of situation where there's ever gonna be a race war that breaks out in America where you think that blacks, one, have any chance of winning, and two, your best bet is not gonna be to align with, you know what I mean, with people in the hood and people like that. That's not gonna be your best bet. Yeah. Oh man. Is it still clear? Or hold on. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, it's not going to be like a situation where you think that they are like. I'm telling you, man, these people are not worried about you. They do not hate you. They don't hate you. I hate to be the one to ruin your mystic parade, but they don't hate like most of these people. If you were just a normal regular person, and you just took the time to to just actually get to know them past the prejudice that y'all naturally will have, then you will realize that these people are not worried about you. Just be normal. Most people like, and even if they aren't, like, okay, so what? It's a whole world of people who aren't like that. Why are y'all so focused on the very small minority of people that are? I don't know.
And I'm telling you right now, all the serious black people need to get together and start organizing. We can't save everybody. We can't save everybody. All the serious black people need to get organized and get together. We need to get armed. We need to get our food together. We need to have an escape plan. We got to start having conferences. We are so politically irrelevant right now. I don't think we realize it. I don't think we realize it. It all started with Barack Obama. Not because of anything he did, but because of what you didn't do. You let the Obama presidency take you completely off the table of conversation because you was happy just to have a black president. You was happy just to have a black.
I did not think I was gonna be agreeing with this man as much as I am tonight. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. Umar is silly. He's still silly, but you know what I mean. I agree with him. It's just we just agree with it. I just agree with him from a different perspective. But yeah, he's still silly.
President. New Orleans, I don't know because they'll just blow up the levees again. New Orleans. New Orleans, you have to go to Mississippi. New Orleans, you got to get to Jackson or somewhere. They'll just blow the levees up. I could be wrong, but I don't see New Orleans as a stand your ground city. It's too easy to flood us. You're below sea level. It's too easy for them to flood us out of New Orleans. From a military science perspective, it's too easy for them to flood us out of New Orleans.
Oh my God!
You know what else they're going to do if they go to war?
So this guy's a military strategic officer now. Okay, okay, okay.
You thought the Gulf War had too many black men in it? Wait till this war happens. When they do the military draft, they're going to try to send every black man they can overseas. I hope every black man has a passport. Brothers, Get your passport. When they start recruiting, disappear into Africa. I'm going into the bush, brothers and sisters. I'm going into the bush. I'm going into the bushes of Nigeria.
Uomo say he out of here. He say get your passport. He say I'm gonna be in the bush in Africa. Bruh, most people ain't built for that Africa lifestyle. Oh, that's funny though. Umar is funny. That's what I'm saying. He's way funnier than the Hebrew Israelites. They boring, but yeah, Umar is funny.
I'm going into the bushes of Ghana. I'm going into the wilderness of Kenya. I'm going into the mountains of the Congo. Y'all will see me when the war is over. Get your passport, black man. Pay off your child.
Look at him. He laughing at himself. He laughing at himself.
Support and get
your Tony, you earned another response because I just want this to be known. I just want this to be known for everybody that knows. I would never go to a shithole. I mean, I'm sorry. I would never go to a piece of crap area like Mississippi. Sorry, excuse my language, guys. Yeah, well. I mean, technically, the way I was using it ain't really cussing. I'm using it the way it actually is. Tiffany, he's talking like this man literally has the nerve to literally talk. He's trying to insinuate a race war. He's talking about the circumstances of a race war. This man is insane. He's insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's insane. I'm just gonna be honest. It's just this is crazy. That's crazy. He's insane. He's insane. Like, this is the type of stuff that they should take that where people might need to be deplatformed from. Because what are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's literally just giving this whole breakdown. Oh, well, when the war breaks out, we can't be in New Orleans because they're gonna flood us out. Who's gonna flood you out? Who? These people are delusional, and that's the problem. And you want to know a quick way to deal with the left in general? Just the left in general. Ask them who. Make them define who. Who is it that is oppressing you? Who is it that did this to you? Who's holding you down? Who's keeping you down? They can't do it. 90% of the time they can't do it. Some can. But I mean, come on. It's just like like seriously. Who is it? Who are you gonna be fighting? I need to know. I like to weigh my options. I'm just that kind of guy. I like to weigh my options. Let me know what I'm getting into. Shoot. Shoot. I didn't sign up for this. I'm not interested. I'm being nowhere. Race war.
passport. We better start growing our own food. We better start growing our own food. Let me say this. If there's anybody watching this who's interested in coming to FDMG this summer,
look at this. Watch this.
We got about 9 weeks of summer left. If there's anybody watching this who is a gardener and a farmer, I would like you to come to FDMG this summer and get our community garden started this summer. Who wants to come?
So he just asked and enlisted a gardener and a farmer. Two. Ooh, that's a lot. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, he got it right. Umar got it right.
Help us out. We cannot afford to pay you.
Holy crap. What? What? You want a farmer and a gardener for what? Oh, Jesus Christ. For free? For free. I can't wait for fall either, but we both know it'll be like 2025, 2026. Then as soon as fall get there, then it'll be something else. Oh, we need to replace this. Oh, we need to get this. Oh, we need to get that. RJ says smartest thing I heard Umar say. New Orleans is at risk because of the sea level. I mean, yeah, it's a valid point. It's a valid point, but I mean, it's just silly. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought I was gonna disagree with him a whole lot more, but yeah, he, mm, yeah, yeah, Umar, and I definitely, well, yeah, I say that anyway. As far as getting the passport, I definitely agree with that too. Nope, fall, the season, like autumn. Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, oh, you talking about for school start date? Yeah, I don't think it'll start. I don't. Mm, I don't. I don't. But unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, if I am sorry. Uh, RJ says if Umar wanted, he could start some Black Nation in Mississippi if he wanted. Mm, I mean, yeah, he could. He could. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's Mississippi though. It's Mississippi. uh, nah. I'm just playing, but nah. Yeah. I mean, you're right. I think he could, and they could even declare themselves a sovereign nation and everything like that. He could be like what's his name, Nature Boy. You hip on Nature Boy RJ. Oh man, they just sentenced him not too long ago. But yeah, I guess he could do the same thing. Oh, let's see. Let's get back to the fool.
This is volunteerism, but we have some grassland around the school. I need you to help us choose where the community garden should be, and I want you to help us plant some crops ASAP.
So not only is he asking you to have an agricultural trade, to literally have one of the most valuable skills that you can have on the planet, but then he wants you to do it for free. Then he wants you to be able to plan and construct and conceptualize it too. And he wants you to do it ASAP. ASAP. Ooh, that's crazy work. Umar is something else.
ASAP. Where my gardeners at? Where my farmers at? Where my gardeners at? Where my farmers at? Come to FDMG, because FDMG is going to have to be an emergency shelter for Black America. I'm just going to keep it real.
Christ.
F
An emergency shelter? What is this man speaking into existence?
DMG is going to have to be an emergency shelter for Black America. Wilmington, Delaware will be a stand your ground city.
Tiffany, you are absolutely right because he really got off easy when all they did was just make take away or ban him from crowdfunding. He really got off easy. He really got off easy. Like people have gotten locked up for that in real life. I don't know how he dodged that. I really don't.
It's predominantly black anyway. Wilmington, Delaware will be a stand your ground city. If you live in Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, or anywhere else in America, if you know how to grow food, please get in touch with me. I want to start our community garden this summer. Who coming out? Who coming out? I want to take a whole week and start planting all around FDMG. Who's coming out? Who's coming out? Let's start growing crops on campus right now. Let's start growing crops on campus right now. If you serious, text my phone. We're going to have a Zoom and then we're going to get busy. I want you to bring.
At least he ain't lied to him and say he was gonna pay him. Like, but yeah, if you do that for free, you crazy. You a fool. You a fool.
The seed, where we got to get the fertilizer, what tools we need from Home Depot. Is there a farmer's market to get everything we need? We are ready to start growing this summer. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. 215-989. I want the food already.
This probably would be the better thing to do is just everybody to grow it at your own home. But that's just me. That's just me personally. But shout out to you, Tiffany. That's dope.
Growing when the children start school next August. Not this August. Next August. I already want the.
Next August. 2025. Oh my goodness gracious. What is taking so long?
Crops. We're going to take food to the elders. We're going to have our own farmers market right there on FDMG campus. Don't talk about
2025 is crazy. That's crazy. Umar, you got all this stuff that you're gonna do when you get to school. All this stuff you're gonna do when you get to school, but at the same time, we don't see the school. We've yet to see the school. What is going on?
about it, be about it. Will the real institution builders please stand up? Black woman, if you serious about the revolution, if you serious about saving your people, don't date any black man who ain't trying to build for black people. Your boyfriend in law school, good, we need some lawyers, but what is he building for black America? Your husband is an engineer, that's good, we need engineers, but what is he building for black America? Black man, you have to revolutionize your romance.
Facts.
You shouldn't be dating no black woman who's only concerned about weaves and pocketbooks. We ain't got time for that no more. Black man, you cannot afford to be dating black women who only concerned about where you taking her for dinner. We ain't got time for that right now. If your queen ain't trying to build for the future, find you a real woman, because she not it. She not it. We can no longer sit around and fight with each other. We got to organize and build. Let's start the FDMG Farmers Market. Let's start the FDMG Garden this summer. Let's do it.
Why is this grown man laying up on the bed? This grown man is literally laid in the bed with the phone, with the phone up, with his arms stretched up. What is going on?
Let's do it. Institution builders should only be dating institution.
You know, Tony, I'm actually tempted to just block you, or time you out, because you ain't gonna come up on a panel. So it's like you know what I mean? I feel like that would just be taking away just the little significance that you have. But I don't know. Let me ponder on that. You know what I mean? Just, I'm wondering.
Builders. Institution builders should only be dating institution builders. Congressional Black Caucus is real quiet. Congressional Black Caucus is real quiet. Al Sharpton is real quiet. The black church is real quiet. They have nothing for you, and they know the Democrats don't either.
This is insane.
They have nothing for you, and they know the Democrats don't either. They have nothing for you, and they know the Democrats don't either. Brothers and sisters, this is your big brother King Kong.
You are not
Thanks
my
to
big
all
brother.
my New Orleans
You are not my big brother, and I will never call another man King Kong. That's crazy. What?
family who came out last night. We're trying to finish up this school. We're going to try to finish painting this weekend as much as we can. If you want to help us paint Saturday and Sunday, you need to donate to the school and text me a screenshot. If you want to help us paint Saturday and Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, 11 to 7, Wilmington, Delaware, come on out. Bring the children if they're old enough to paint. We're going to try to paint and then do them floors. Once we paint and do them floors, we ready for the inspection. Once we paint and do them floors, we ready for the inspection, brothers and sisters. Don't talk about it, be about it. Will the real institution builders please stand up?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's a no, he didn't just say that. Oh my goodness gracious, man. You know, that's one thing I love about doing YouTube, man. You can't make this stuff up. People just expose themselves. They just expose themselves.
I'm in New Orleans. Yes, you have to donate to come help paint. You donate the Louis Vuitton, I don't hear no complaints. You donate the Gucci, I don't hear no complaints.
No. That's stupid. That's so remedial. What? You charge people to help you? People have to pay to help you? That's free labor. This is okay, guys. Like you know what? Like I think I've proved my point. This is a race hustler. This is race hustling. He's charging you to help him. You have to pay to give him free labor. Race hustling. Race hustling. Whew. Boy, that's crazy work. So not only do he want you to give your farming and agricultural skills to him for free, but then he wants you to pay in order to work and paint for him for free. This man is delusional. This is insane, and it's almost criminal. It's almost criminal. Only thing that makes it not criminal is the fact that he's so open and honest with you about it. This should not be okay. And it's idiots. It's probably you stupid idiots out there who just somebody out there is just so dumb that they are gonna pay this man to go help him paint his school for free. When the man was taking so much money for people that he could pay painters. He being cheap. Why is he being cheap? Because he don't want to spend the money. Why he don't want to spend the money? Because he's living a lifestyle. Race hustlers. Race hustlers, man. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic. That's just something I can't stand. I couldn't stand it when Black Lives Matter do it. I can't stand it when none of these people do it. I can't stand it. I cannot stand race hustlers. Can't stand it when the Hebrew Israelites do it. I can't stand race hustlers. Can't stand when Steve Harvey do it. I can't stand race hustlers. Well, Steve Harvey's more like a romance, like women, women panderer. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, I don't like yeah, I'm not a fan of it, and I think Umar has showed you who he is just through this clip, through his post on his page. He's shown you who he is. And and you're right. You're right. He's like in that African spiritualism thing. So it's like he'll use God and Jesus to like appeal to black folks and all that kind of stuff, but he doesn't actually believe in it. So yeah, you're right. You're right. He'll be right there with those Hebrew Israelites and they Church of Satan and they cult of Satan leading everybody down to hell. They leading all their followers to hell too. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But on that note, because I just want to say that I appreciate you guys for coming through. Everybody that came through wasn't on the hating stuff, so I appreciate you guys, but I'm gonna go live tomorrow too, and it's just you know I'm not. We not letting up. Just so you know, we not letting up. I've made my decision. We not above it. I'm not above it. I'm sorry. So yeah. Um. Saw him on a podcast and he said we are fools to believe in Jesus and the Bible because that's the white man. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard him say that stupid thing too. Yeah. Stupid. It's absolutely stupid. You're right. You're right. I can keep going. I can keep going on him too. Like I said, I mean, Umar Johnson is always gonna give you material. But yeah, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Something is wrong with these people. They got a mental illness, man. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with them. I genuinely don't. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I don't have the energy to argue with the Church of Satan tonight, so I know they probably probably don't have anything better to do. So I'll go live tomorrow and probably work on not saying so much. But yeah. On that note, I'm about to sign off. So appreciate you guys for coming through. Tiffany, RJ, James Jones, Kathleen, definitely appreciate you guys coming through with the love. And with that being said, I'm signing out.